There's a stillness before the storm, a quiet moment when everything seems to be in place. People go about their daily lives, and you go along with them, quietly fulfilling the roles you were expected to play. On the surface, everything looks perfect. You wear your mask well, but beneath that mask, something is stirring. It's the truth of your soul, whispering to you in the dead of night, reminding you that this isn't it. This isn't the life you were meant to live. It starts as a quiet discomfort, a restless feeling that creeps in when the world isn't watching. You try to ignore it. You try to push it away, but deep down, you know. The moment you leave, it will change everything. You don't just walk away from something, you're walking into a new world. The moment you decide to leave, everything shifts. The roles you've played, the expectations that have been thrust upon you, all of it crumbles. It's as though you've walked into your own story, taking the pen out of someone else's hand and writing your own plot. But there's something deeper about this moment, something they will never understand. They think they know you. They think they have you figured out, but they can't see what you see. When you leave, it's not just a departure, it's a rebirth. The moment you step away from the comfort of what's familiar, you trigger the unexpected twist that will change everything. They didn't see it coming, and they won't understand it, but you've just taken the first step into the life you've always been destined to lead. When you choose to walk away, the judgment comes swiftly. People will talk, they'll question your decision, they'll try to make you feel small for stepping outside of their carefully constructed expectations. They'll call you selfish, ruthless, heartless, but the truth is, they don't know what it takes to make that choice. They haven't walked in your shoes. The people who surround you, those who cling to their own fears and limitations, will do everything in their power to convince you that you've made a mistake. They'll try to bring you back to the place where you no longer belong. But you will stay strong. You'll stand firm in the truth of your decision, because you know that the price of staying would have been too high. It's not the world's approval you need, it's your own. Your departure will be painted as something negative, something to regret, but they will never see the strength it takes to make that choice. They'll never understand that your decision isn't born from weakness. It's born from strength. It's the strength to say, I am worth more than the world has been willing to give me. And that, my friend, is not something to regret. When you walk away, you are declaring your own worth. You are saying that your peace, your happiness, and your freedom are sacred. And no matter how much the world protests, you will not be swayed. You are not here to live by someone else's rules. You are here to create your own. It's not easy, this journey. No one ever promised that it would be. Freedom comes with pain. It's the price you pay for choosing a life that aligns with who you truly are. The road you're walking isn't smooth. It's filled with moments of doubt, loneliness, and fear. There will be days when you question everything, when you wonder if you've made the right choice. But this pain isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. Because pain is the gateway to transformation. Each tear you shed, each moment of doubt, brings you closer to the person you were always meant to be. Freedom doesn't come without its costs. It comes with the struggle to step away from everything you've known, to abandon the false comfort of a life that wasn't meant for you. But every step you take, no matter how difficult, will lead you closer to the life you're meant to build. It's in the quiet moments of struggle that you begin to uncover your true power. And when you stand on the other side, looking back, you'll know that the price of freedom was worth it. The life you're about to create will far outweigh the comfort you left behind. Once you've left, once you've chosen to step into the unknown, you will stand on the precipice of a new life. No one can walk this path for you. The choices you make from here on out will define who you become, what you achieve, and how you live. This is where the magic happens. The moment you choose yourself, you open the door to infinite possibilities. But don't fool yourself into thinking this will be easy. There will be obstacles. There will be challenges. There will be people who try to pull you back into their comfort zones. But every time you face resistance, you will grow stronger. You will see more clearly. You will begin to trust yourself and your choices in a way you never have before. Because the truth is this: you were never meant to live by the rules of others. You were never meant to follow someone else's script. Your story has always been yours to write. And now, you are free to do so. In the silence of your departure, you will hear the voice of your true self, and it will tell you that you are ready. Ready to create, ready to thrive, and ready to be the person you were always meant to become. This is your new beginning. It's all yours. As you walk this new path, you will feel the weight of others' gazes upon you. Their eyes will be heavy with judgment, their minds constantly running calculations, waiting for you to falter. They will wait for a moment of weakness, for a sign that you made the wrong choice, and they will be ready to point it out. They will question every decision, every step you take, because they cannot comprehend what you are doing. They are so immersed in their own fears, their own limitations, that they cannot understand what it means to break free. They don't know what it takes to truly live, to go after what you deserve, no matter the cost. They will try to bring you back. They will use words as weapons, attacking your character, questioning your sanity. But here's the cold, harsh truth. They are not part of your story. They never were. They do not have the power to write your narrative, to decide how your story unfolds. You have taken control, and the only person who can define your journey now is you. Your legacy will not be written in the shadows of their doubts or criticisms. It will not be defined by the things you walked away from or the people who tried to hold you down. Your legacy will be built on the foundation of your own strength, your own resilience. It will be a legacy forged from your ability to choose yourself, even when it meant standing alone. Every choice you make now, every step you take toward the life you've always dreamed of, will add another layer to the story you are creating. And those who once doubted you will watch in silence as the reality of your strength becomes undeniable. They will see the truth in your actions, the depth of your commitment to yourself. They will watch you rise, piece by piece, as you create something beautiful from the wreckage they believed you could never rise above. You won't need to say anything. Your success will speak for you. It will echo in every decision you make, in every boundary you set, in every achievement that once seemed out of reach. There will be those who will try to minimize your progress, to downplay your victories. They will attempt to make you believe that your achievements are not as significant as they seem. But deep down, you will know the truth. The truth is, that you are building something far more valuable than they can ever understand. You are building a life that is authentic, a life that reflects who you truly are, not who they wanted you to be. And that life, created from your own truth, your own desires, will be your greatest achievement. It will be a life they cannot take from you. As time passes, you will look back at the road you've traveled, at the pain, the sacrifice, and the struggle. You will remember the voices that told you to stay, the hands that tried to pull you back, and the doubts that tried to creep into your mind. But instead of regret, you will feel a deep sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the strength you found within yourself to walk away. Gratitude for the courage it took to choose a different path, even when it seemed impossible. Gratitude for the freedom you have discovered in leaving behind the life that was never meant for you. In the quiet moments of reflection, you will realize that this journey, though difficult and painful at times, was the only path that could lead you to the person you are now. And that person, the person who stands tall and unshaken, the one who has claimed their own life and purpose, is a force to be reckoned with. Your legacy will not be one of failure or defeat, but of triumph. It will be a testament to your ability to rise from the ashes and create something extraordinary. And in the end, when you stand at the pinnacle of your success, looking back at all you have achieved, you will know one thing for certain: you made the right choice. You walked away not because you were running from something, but because you were running towards something far greater, something that only you could see. And now, you are living that truth every day, building the life that was always meant for you, step by step, brick by brick. And when the world looks back at you, when they see the heights you have reached, the life you have built, the strength you have shown, they will know this: the moment you walked away was the moment everything changed, for you and for them. Because that moment sparked a transformation that no one could have predicted, least of all the ones who tried to hold you back. This is your legacy. This is the story you have written. This is your truth. And it is more powerful than anything they ever imagined. The moment you left was more than just a departure. It was a declaration of freedom. It was the plot twist that no one saw coming. It was the point where you took control of your life and chose to live for yourself. You walked away from the expectations, from the roles that others tried to impose on you. And in doing so, you took the first step towards your true purpose. This journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Because the moment you decided to walk away, you set in motion a future that no one can take away from you. A future that's yours to create. And when you look back on this moment, the moment you left, the moment you chose yourself, you will know one thing for sure: it was the best decision you ever made. It was the moment everything changed.